Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. This is the version number 2 of a video that we did today on this 19th of August. Happy birthday, mom. Mom birthday is tomorrow, so let's all wish her happy birthday. Happy birthday, my mom. Happy birthday, mommy. Happy birthday, happy birthday, dear mom. My mom. Today we're talking about the Binding of Isaac. So the reason why we're doing a version number 2 is the version number 1 I started with. Why am I talking about this? This is for the winter. Right now was the 19th of August. I'm excited for the winter. I'm excited because we're gonna be doing some other type of content. You can see now that it's quite dark. This is the autumn. Tomorrow it's raining, so it's gonna be a shitty day. But yeah, most of all, I think it's important to picture as to why we're here. I have been having a lot of Binding of Isaac videos in my For You page, in my algorithm, if you will, which is a more YouTube term than TikTok term. I don't know why we're talking about a TikTok term when it's clearly YouTube we're on, right? Right, thank you. Perfect. It's just nuts because how can I be putting this? And it's just nuts because I've become obsessed with this game. And I played Binding of Isaac for 100 hours, no problem. Since we started. And I realized just how little I discovered about the game, just how little we have. So this winter, because again I'm gonna be stuck inside. If I don't have a job by then, hopefully I do. Pray for me, please, thank you. But Binding of Isaac is a game that I really try to surface. And then we went to the deep dive of the lore because I was stuck doing something else, which didn't allow me to. I had to wait for something else. And I realized just how big it is. The repentance, the rebirth, afterbirth, but also the adventure of Goomba, the 4 souls. There's so much that I haven't explored. And in this winter, I want to have a big game. I want to do one game. For example, we can do a mixture of Sims, Binding of Isaac, right? And I think it would be pretty nice. But I also want something I can play a lot. For example, Binding of Isaac, there's not a lot of lore. There's some lore, but there's like an hour of lore for 500 hours of gameplay. So to me, this is kind of, it's kind of contradictory. And for some reason, I think it's a great thing. I want to do that. I want to do more of it. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. If I don't listen to something in the background, I can easily play 500 hours of, depending on something in the background, a lore video about Elden Ring, a lore video about Clair Obscur, or play Clair Obscur. Binding of Isaac is going to be amazing. I want to do the whole thing. I want to do the whole lore. I want to deep dive in. And it's something that draws me in. But Binding of Isaac, the problem is you cannot do dailies. You have to really focus on the game. You have to do a deep dive of the game. Otherwise, you get an ending. We got the first ending 2 years ago. Do I remember what it is? No. Can I watch it? Yes, of course. But at the same time, I want to do something more. So yeah, this is why we're going back. Binding of Isaac. The playability, but for the deep lore, and just how amazing this game is. It's a really good game. So let's freaking do it.